Good morning. This morning on our Eye on Earth series, we look at the effects of climate change on one of Italy's most famous tourist destinations. Lake Como, which is legendary for its natural beauty, is popular with international visitors, especially Americans. I mean, wouldn't you love to be here right now? But here's the problem. Melting glaciers surrounding the lake are threatening its future and hurting the local economy. Chris Livesay traveled there to see the impact. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. Lake Como's beauty is famous the world over, celebrated by the likes of Virgil, Leonardo da Vinci, and yes, George Clooney. But while it's endured over the ages, it can't escape climate change. From its flawless natural wonders to the glamorous hotels of Bellagio, northern Italy's Lake Como has long been synonymous with the high life. But take a closer look at water level, and it's never been this low. This beauty isn't the only thing that's stunning. The fact is, I shouldn't even be able to walk here. But this year, the water is lower than it's ever been in recorded history.
In this period, we don't have water from the rainfall or from the ice melting or snow melting.
Geologist Filippo Camerlenghi points out that white gap that marks how much the water has dropped. So more than 3 feet.
Yes, more than.
Stretch that across these 56 square miles of lake, and you get 4.6 billion gallons that have vanished. Enough to cause dangerous erosion, even rock slides. When the water recedes, the mountain starts to fall.
Yes, because you don't have the water that help to the rocks to stay there.
Water depletion is also killing off the fish. These days, the local government has resorted to stocking the lake with fish from nearby farms. But it's still a struggle for local catchers, says William Cavadini, head of the local fishing association.
Directly from the Lake of Como. The fish level is around 50% less than 10 years ago. We already lost the alborella. Was this small fish and was very famous in the Lake of Como because it was full, and now it's completely disappeared.
To understand why the water level is going down, you have to climb up more than 11,000 feet to the Filaria Glacier that feeds the lake with its runoff. But with global warming, there's hardly any glacier left, says geologist Michele Comi, who grew up in that lodge near its base.
The glacier, when I'm a baby, is very big, and now, where is the glacier?
Since the end of the 1800s, it's lost 2/3 of its mass, he says. So this glacier loses more than 20 feet every year?
Yes, it's sad because my children cannot walk on the glacier like than me 40 years ago. This is sad.
It's not alone. Almost every glacier in the world is melting at record speed, according to one study, threatening our water below.
The problem starts in the mountain, then in the lake, and then in the plain.
Nothing is local.
Yeah, you know, everything is global.
And keep in mind, this is just one of many lakes in the area facing the same challenges as our climate now changes in real time right before our eyes. For CBS This Morning, Chris Livesay, Lake Como.
One of the world's most beautiful places under threat.
It really is. I've been there before. We were on a boat, me, favorite son, favorite daughter, and the guy who's, paddling, he said, that's where George Clooney lives over there. So I was very mature and said, hi, George. Hi, Mom. They were embarrassed. I told them both, lighten up. And guess what? George didn't come to the window.
He didn't?
How surprising.
No.
But, you think about climate change, you think it's so gradual, but
Yes.
losing 20 feet of a glacier per year.
Yeah, when you look at that image.
And you can see it.
Yeah, it's really startling.